Where should we go?
How about we show everyone what you did in Coldharbour?
Sounds like a good idea.
So everybody prepare yourselves. I hope that you have the Friday 13th vibes around you, because we're going to a marvelous place.
That's a one way of saying it.
Oh, yes. I'll wait until you're there. And yes, Toad, you're completely right. We should have more slots than just 5 guild slots. Zos, if you hear this, please, more slots.
It would be very welcome.
Yeah. Just think of the opportunities that you have with that.
It would announce many invitations of all guilds. Make space.
Would open a
Yeah.
lot of opportunities. I'm following. Because I'm gonna do this. I hope. Wait a minute. I have to slow myself down because I have the ring of zoomies on. Hello, Lilana. Wonderful to see you here.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, yes. Oh, just the lighting. This was the first thing that I saw when I entered here the first time. I was like, oh, the lighting is perfect. Everyone.
And they didn't add any yet.
This is just fantastic. I really love that you said that it was the sky that gave you inspiration here. Yes, it's very spooky.
I wanted to show it much more in the beginning.
Ah.
It just left a little of it.
Yeah, just a little glimpse. Of
But
course.
I find it very dramatic. The clouds in the Coldharbour.
Yes, they are super dramatic.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Also, there's some depths to the clouds as well, and you see specks of lights here and there. So and the movement and everything, yeah, can be a bit a dramatic sky if you know Coldharbour. And of course, everybody in the stream and everywhere knows Coldharbour, has been there, has seen this. And then you see
a bit on Zulu Skunk, I think, where you would enter inside the building, and there is this enormous building, vertical building in black stone that points to the sky.
Yeah.
I found it absolutely great. And
yeah, and that's also super dramatic. Chris, you made it! You made it into the stream. I hope you didn't rush and you're now settled and relaxed. Have a little drink beside you. Look, this is just so dramatic. Like the light is seriously dramatic. I do hope everybody else is going to come visit here. If you've not been, please come visit, send Peck all kinds of nice messages.
well, not too many.
Not too many. Don't want to be overwhelmed.
Simple and nice is okay.
Yes. Look. Yeah, and of course, I really love that you added the the poem to the description in One More Housing when you did this one.
That was a surprisingly well received, the poem.
Yeah, just fits.
This is the first house where I really tried getting things together.
I
discovered how well it works.
How well it works in the sense of Mm.
adding details
Ah,
to things, adding depth and
yeah.
particular something something unique, something beyond the original items you are given. You put them together one over the other, but it changes a lot.
Ah, yeah. Changing texture by layering and adding more texture, and also utilizing light, specific lighting effects. Um,
Yes, the positioning the lights is very important, and
oh
also
yes.
also a big nuisance,
I
big
feel ya.
headaches.
I feel ya. Yeah, it can be a nuisance. That's true. Oh, very good, Chris, that you're on a balcony watching the sunset. And oh, I'm so flattered that you're saying your favorite housing streamer. Now I'm blushing. I'm glad that there's no camera on me. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah,
Well
and
deserved.
of course, of course, lighting is such a crucial thing because you can it can mess up a build.
It really does, also because the lighting from those is the lighting items work very differently one from the other.
Yeah, that's true.
It's how to mix them up correctly.
Yeah. I also really love that. I mean, here you also get the impression that the stone is slightly wet. There's some moisture going on. And
It's
that's,
again the lighting.
yes, yes, exactly. That's what you can achieve with the right lighting, everyone. You learned it here. You
It
do a good
wasn't
job.
it wasn't wanted that it looks like this, but it does.
Well, happy accident, no?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, and of course you enter here.
It goes to show that the lightning can work well
Yeah, yeah.
in the dome you have.
Yeah, this one again, this is the house, the build that got Peck recognized as storyteller in the One More Housing competition. With this,
Great honor. Thank you, thank you.
oh, the judges all had a say in this, and also community, of course. It's
There
just,
isn't an explicit story to the house.
oh, there is.
Please, the descendant Tartaros.
Ah. I mean, you said in the first house that we visited that there was not much of a story besides being um, an archaeological dig site, really. And you went and played with the foliage and all the plants that you have collected. And here you have a little bit more of a story. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yes, maybe yes. I have more of a setting. I
Hmm.
wanted to work more with the atmosphere and the mood
Hmm.
place to give the yeah to give somewhat of a I don't know what to say. Excuse me.
No worries, it's all good. I mean, mood is a perfect word to describe it, really, because the mood of Coldharbour. I mean, when you enter this place and it's basically an empty canvas, because there's
Mm.
literally not much there, and you look up at the sky, and the sky is brooding, ominous. You know, there is this darkness that lingers somewhere, and
Yes, I wanted to find the darkness.
you wanted to find the darkness. And so you went along on Tartaros paths, delving deep into it in this build.
Exactly.
Ah, so a story following along the mood of
You, you are the actor, so to speak.
ah
You're the one invited in this hellish place.
Really.
Unfortunately, you can leave because of the rules of the game allow it, but if it were for me, you couldn't.
Oh, then you would have people down in the pit.
A lot.
A lot. Yes. I really loved it. I love this approach too. It's really, really fun. You could actually have people sit here and tell them to count all the skulls that you've displaced, that you display here.
Yes.
Would also be a
It's
fantastic.
a ton of necromancers.
Oh, yes.
And this is what I mean also about layering.
Mm.
I place them very, very close to the original wall.
Oh, yes.
They're almost on the surface.
Yes. Yeah, layering is a really fantastic way to add texture and depth and help create more mood, right, to this particular build. And you see this right away when you enter. Like, I mean, we've apparently entered a little bit deeper into now, but this it intensifies for me. The deeper you go, the more darkness, the more
The darker it goes.
The darker it becomes. Yeah.
Sadly, there is still quite a bit of natural lightning in Coldharbour.
Yes. And here you can see once more the sky up there, everyone. Remember it well. Might be the last time you see it. Very dramatic,
Lightning, too.
Yes, lightning too. Look.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Maybe it does not want to go and produce a lightning for us now. Will everybody remember? There it goes.
It will.
Yeah. There is lightning up in the clouds.
As I said, I didn't use it as well as I would have wished, but I think the sky in Coldharbour is a great feature of the house.
Yeah, it is. Certainly is. Creates really already an ominous vibe and feel. And of course, here we come into a study of sorts.
Place of evil.
Place of evil. You heard it here, everyone, on Friday the 13th. More layering. Just. Yeah, and I'm not actually sure how much of the space that you used of Coldharbour to create this, because it feels like you want people to go to specific parts and you lead them there, closing off a lot of the rest of Coldharbour. Or am I mistaken? Have you used a lot?
I completely closed it off. It's built in the air.
Oh.
This is on the side of Coldharbour.
Oh, wow.
I didn't use anything of the original except the entrance.
So that you can create something entirely new.
Yes.
Floating up.
I wanted to be able to go down.
Yes. Very much like Poseidon, he also wanted to go down and build something beneath Coldharbour.
It's an intriguing idea.
Yes, seems like a lot of designers like to do this. To see, I mean, this is floating. What can we do? Can we go down there, and how far?
Yes, there aren't so many houses that allow you.
Yes, precisely.
Like that.
So yeah, I get why it's enticing to do this, to go down. Look, everyone, this is detail work. Also, the lighting again is just wonderful.
I do fear that I added too much in here.
You did?
It's a bit too much. It's a bit too much red.
Oh, really? No, I don't think it is.
I hope so. In the beginning, it was a little dark.
I mean, you do want to have it gradually become darker and darker and darker in the quest for the darkness. Yes. So
Yes,
maybe it's apt that up here there is more light going on.
you're right, but not a nice one.
Yes, not nice one.
You can find light in here, but not a salvation.
Yes, yes. I mean, it is kind of warm, but ominous.
Must be all the lightning beams and the
Yeah,
corpse.
yes. It's really ominous and already sets the mood a little bit more. Also, like that you added little pieces like this. I think this also excavation, yes? The little statue
Yes,
here. Yeah.
yes. Have those storms in Skyrim.
Mm. Adding little details is always welcome because it just adds to the feel of a place and creates.
Yes, I framed those, for example, with another bookcase.
Mm.
Uh,
Yes, you did.
while some more to it.
Mm.
So when an item is nice by itself, you can always add something else on top of it.
Yeah, yeah. So really nice.
You go
One
first.
one more look up to the sky, everyone. Say goodbye to this. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
No
Slow.
lightnings.
Still a bit of light here. And again, this the light bounces off of the furnishing pieces or wall pieces here and provokes a little bit of moist expression.
And the land structural items work very nice with light.
Yeah, yeah. And deeper down we go into the darkness.
There's Jeffrey.
Oh yeah, a lot of people love this particular one. She's the bestest chef in all of ESO.
She found a new use for the knives.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
No.
It's a little bit flatulent, this one. You're not. Is it the diet?
It must be.
I love this. I love this part so much. It's so hilarious.
So funny.
Yeah, it's so funny. So basically, what you're telling people is don't eat so much meat because you might end up like him.
Yes, or at least don't source your meat from a prison cell.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not a good idea.
The idea for the Orgrim came from the Bethesda stream.
Oh,
When they released them, they thought about exactly these,
oh.
and they were laughing about it, about how many alternating Orgrims they will see.
It's something that Lilana just mentioned that laughing so hard with this pink gas, this gassy one here. This is, I get it. I mean, I giggled as well. It's really hilarious. So funny. Really love that you added this here.
I really wanted to add a comical relief to the house.
Yes. So it's not all super dark and ominous and everything. Here we have more layering, everyone. Hope you're seeing this and and getting this. Hope it's picked up by the stream nicely.
Used a lot of iron crosses for the skeletons.
Ah, yeah, yeah. And sunk them into walls just enough to create this feel. Wonderful. I'm glad. I'm glad quality is up to snuff. Really happy. And it becomes darker and ominous the further down we go. Oh, Uh-oh. I think hopefully everybody remembers this. If you've not been here, you should come. Going down, down, down. Not a problem yet.
I
Uh-oh.
mind the step here.
Yeah, I know. Be careful. Slippery steps, and there's a little gap
Many,
somewhere.
many people went down.
Yes. Well, even historians aren't,
I
spared.
have a deep hatred for Fedre. So I enjoyed very much participating in the first cell.
And she's kind of lost, looking at her
As
map.
always.
Yes, as always. No, it does not discriminate. That is true. Look, Stibbins. How did you get in here? Something happened.
With Gibbons. So they trade the places with Lady Laurent.
Yeah, I always have to laugh about the stories of those two.
I like them so much.
Yeah, me too. They're so funny. Always makes me giggle. Empty cell. Maybe somebody wants to move in. If you do, ask Pack if you can move in.
Even if we are full, we don't have a problem making space.
Oh, true. Well, but there is a place where this can be alleviated further down. So of course we have to do a nice jump here. What? Uh-oh.
Oh, oops.
I will go to the front and return and do the jump right. This is funny. The first time I was visiting your house, I had no issues jumping, but I didn't use the Ring of Zoomies.
It's better to do it without.
It's better to do it without. Maybe I'll put it off for that.
Well, you can use it, but simply working towards it is enough.
Yeah.
If you have the width and the speed, it's better not to jump at all. Simply run forward.
Yeah. Absence of railing is tragic indeed. Very tragic. Fly, you fools! Fly, you fools! Wait a minute. I'm gonna take it off. This is so hilarious. Now I'm super slow, but slow tank, and you know. Oh, look at her, making sure that Stibbins is fine. You see that exchange, everyone?
You get there, normal running speed
Yeah,
without sprinting
yeah.
forward, and you're done.
Yeah, I did that on the first time that I visited. I think you mentioned that the home was open.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, managed. There we go.
And sorry I did it like that you have to go all the way back down. But, I mean, it's an
Yeah.
endless speed after all.
Yeah, I get it. Everybody who is an arachnophobe, you might not want to look.
No, better not.
Yeah. Some people are arachnophobes. That's why I warn people. Oh, I really love what you did here. I mean, I'm not scared of spiders. I love them, really. It's just so beautiful. And this reminded me so much of Shelob's lair from The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, the man made the same too.
Yes!
Absolutely.
There, look. There, everyone. This whole thing, this whole cave was for me just superb and perfect. Just really love it. Did you like when you designed it or when you created it, was it always going to be here, or how did it came into this?
No. It was I made the room for the spider. I think I built it down here or something like that. And then I tried placing it around the entire building. It was at
Oh.
first in the throne room, then in the torture room, and in the end down here.
So it moved a little bit around. I see.
Yes. all the areas, the downward, the shan't, the prison, the torture room, the
Hmm.
throne room, the red light
Yeah, yeah.
tower.
Uh-huh.
They're all linked together, separated, but each big area is linked to itself. So I could move it and try out positions, as I said before.
Yeah, yeah. Makes
Incredible.
sense. Makes sense. Yeah, and I think it's perfect like this. I love it. So nicely done. And of course, you have I mean she obviously has a little bit of a stash here waiting for when she's hungry and needs a snack. Really, really wonderful.
I always liked spiders, so
Oh, yeah, me too. They're so useful.
they
Such
are.
useful beings.
I have a lot of mosquitoes in my area, so
Aha! So yes, you are very fond of spiders, of course. Makes sense. And here
very.
we go see the bat swarm. Everyone, I hope this is being picked up right. I think from downstairs we'll see this a little bit more because now
I don't know. To
there we are.
bottom of it.
Yeah, down in the
I couldn't
bottom.
go down. I couldn't go down more because it would take just more slots for nothing really.
Mm. I really love it. Also, this when you pan up and look up like this, and you see the bat swarm fluttering above you, and there's just imminent darkness all around you. I mean, there is some kind of light, but it's ominous.
Yes, it's the Coldharbour light. It's not.
Yes, yes. No, it's not. It's not a
The
friendly
nostra
light.
cozy friendly light.
Yes.
And actually, I found out that down here there is an entire village.
Is there?
Yes,
Ah,
let's see if I can show it.
look.
No, not this way.
Not this way.
Ah,
Maybe
no,
the
I can.
maybe the other way. Look, everyone. This is just fantastic.
We are removing the pieces.
Moving. Ooh.
This is what the bottom of Coldharbour looks like.
Yeah, yeah. There's a village down there. Everyone. You see this? Yeah, of course, reminds me a lot of the public dungeon that exists also in Coldharbour. Let me inch further. There we go. Look. And you're
You can really
seriously,
almost get down.
yeah, and you're so close. I mean, I do remember that Poseidon was also building, as I mentioned before, he built below Coldharbour Surreal Estate, but I'm not sure how far down he actually managed to go.
I also, in the beginning, thought about doing something like that, but it looks very interesting.
Yes, yes. Oh, Lilana, that's interesting. Lilana just mentioned that you can access one of the towers.
Really?
Yeah,
Can get as far as that?
that's
And
interesting. Future
that's
project.
very interesting information.
Interesting information indeed.
Very
Wow.
tasty.
Yeah. So this is also why Coldharbour Surreal Estate is such a wonderful place to build because look at what we've just seen, everyone, and what might be lie here, and maybe what kind of project we may expect from other designers, or maybe a future project from you, Pack.
I don't think I will ever remove this one, but
Yeah. Oh, okay. Lilana mentions that um, she's wondering whether there is a death floor. You
there is.
and she'll be checking one day. Awesome. I love it.
Sadly, there is a death floor, and it's not much beyond this point. But
Oh, okay, okay.
You can't really go down.
But still, this is really fantastic. Absolutely love it.
Coldharbour offers a few interesting views that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
didn't expect.
certainly does. Certainly does. Oh no,
Oh,
it's all good. It's all good. Um,
came out.
yeah, yeah. Also, Lilana just mentioned in the Twitch chat that this build is not going anywhere. So you are going to get more visitors because it's really, really fantastic and very much deserve the storyteller build for one more housing competition. And this is, another very different approach to a house, to a build, to a theme that shows some evolution and also the ability to utilize light and layering and see where it takes you. And that's just, I really love seeing this with creators when they build something like this. It's really, really fantastic. Everybody come visit, bring friends, show it off, take a plunge.
Say hello to Jeffrey.
Yes. Was there, like, actually, how long did it take you to build this build?
This took quite a bit.
Oh, really?
I think yes.
Mm.
Actually, the really big work I did it in 10 days.
Wow.
When I worked madly for 10 days. I played only ESO,
Mm.
and I completed it, but I still used a fair amount of hours, plus all the planning before,
Mm. Mm. Mm.
and an ample of changes later.
Yeah, of course. With moving things around and seeing where things fit best and what mood would be created here and there. Yeah, yeah, of
Yes,
course. Takes a little bit of
a lot of.
time.
I added a few items, so I had to take away others, and
Yeah, yeah. Of course,
it's always a work in progress.
you are at 700, which is the cap, of course, the limit that we have for this particular house. And of course, that is for a massive build like this, not much. 700 slots.
It's not never really much.
Mm.
You always have to make economies. But,
Mm. Yeah,
but
yeah.
with this one, I was fairly satisfied in the end with what I managed with 700.
Yeah, yeah. And it's absolutely fantastic.
I managed to build all the areas I actually wanted to have, and that
Yeah.
was okay. Other times, I had to really cut pieces down from my original idea.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, that's always the sacrifices that designers make when they want to create something very special like this, and you want to, yeah, create a specific mood, or you want to follow a specific story, then you have to make sacrifices.
Yes, because you need to have certain things. I had to place different red light sources
Mm,
at the entrance so that it could work
yeah, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Wow.
the safe way you can.
Mm. It's just yeah, and of course something that you have to decide. Then you have only a limited number, and then you decide, okay, how much or what can I sacrifice in this build to add a specific piece of lightning or a specific piece of texture or whatever it is. And it's definitely something that I think a lot of designers have faced.
Yes, in a certain way, it's a very important part of the creative process because it takes away everything that doesn't fit for your team. So at
Mm,
the end, if you take away everything that you can take away, you're
yeah,
left with what the utility want.
yeah. Also makes sense. I think Lilana was also the one mentioning that you can use the PTS um, server to just go God mode in whatever build you want to do and see just what you need, basically what you basically end up having to farm for, or whatever it is that you want to build on the live
Yes.
servers. And then you have a little bit more information and a better grasp and idea of just how massive the build is going to be. And EHT actually lets you save good chunks of the build so that it doesn't take you as long to build on live what you've built on the PTS.
And
Um,
easily transfer it.
yeah, yeah, that really helps. Uh,
That's the smart way to do it.
Smart way to do it, exactly. Yeah, really, really impressive and so different, right? We've just visited a temple dedicated to Azura in rainbow glorious colors in a canopy work. And here we are in the darkness.
Immersed in darkness
Yes,
and uh, and black walls.
yes. Surrounded by darkness and all uh, its shades and forms. It's very, very
It was a
nice.
lot of fun to make this build.
Oh, I'm glad
And I
to hear
have to
that.
say, yes, and I have to say it was very easy to obtain these looks, combining just a few similarly colored items.
Mm. Always good when we have a fun build, when we have fun building something and giggling maybe when we play around with things and like first time showing it then to a friend and seeing their reaction is always quite nice to kind of gauge also and see what you've created.
When I showed it to my first friend, that is an old friend of mine, in the game, I almost got a reaction from her for the first time. Oh,
Oh,
this one.
hopefully a good one.
So she's hardly impressed. Yes.
Yeah, I
So
love
glad
that.
that finally I got her to say nice.
I mean, I remember that you posted or that somewhere you mentioned that you were that this particular build is done and open for visitors, and then I just went and visited, and it was so much fun. I really had a lot of fun, and then um, Warmer Housing came along, and this was here, and I was like, whoa, surprise, awesome. Yeah, and this is just really, really
And there are
such
so many beats that you can go in and
yeah.
wonder absolutely and say, wow.
Yeah, that's true. There are so many glorious entries. I mean, just remember, I don't know if everybody remembers, but for One More Housing for this year, we had 400 entries. 400. Just imagine that number. That was how many people entered into the competition.
Many hours spent to making houses.
Yes, yeah. Many hours creating houses. And then you have to, of course, go through them and decide, okay, what's going to make the cut, and that's so difficult to do that. I mean, I was glad not to have to do that, but then the
It's a
judging,
lot to do.
yeah, it's a
A lot to
lot.
do with the community.
Yeah, a lot to
But we
do.
have a lot of very active people and
Yeah, and very
they never
dedicated
spend the
people.
time.
Yeah, I love that. I really, really love that.
Yeah. we all owe it to them in the
Yes, we
end.
do. We all owe it to them, indeed. Those who are, uh, yeah, making
Honor the
make
guild masters and the Discord admins.
yeah, and those who actually make it happen, who
Yeah,
start those large competitions. It's just
like
wonderful.
Milana's competition that was very nicely done. I remember
Oh,
the one on Cthulhu,
oh,
Lovecraft.
wasn't there
You know,
also an HP Lovecraft one that was also,
exactly.
yes, so awesome, so wonderful. Yeah, I still have the information for that one, and I do hope that it's still there for the HP
It's everything
Lovecraft,
there.
because then I
Everything there.
will I have
I think
more things to visit.
they made a beautiful uh, list of the how of all the entries.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
As
that.
you can see.
But I've not had time to stream it yet. Yet, everyone. I hope you heard that. Yeah, because of
Well,
course, HP Lovecraft offers so much meat.
a lot. You will find this house again among the entries.
Of course, should be there.